Today I'm joined with Justin Milligan, who's from RM Legal Conveyancing. Thanks for joining me, Justin.
Thanks, Mike, for having me.
We're going to talk today about the property transaction. So if we're looking at buying an investment property, often people don't include you in the conversation until they're sort of close to buying it or signing on the dotted line. But there are some things that can go wrong. Really, people should be talking to you before they look to commit to a property or make an offer, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I find a lot of people put more planning into a holiday than they do actually buying an investment property or a house.
Yeah.
And that investment could be commercial, could be just a normal residential property. But they do more information on research on travel than they will on the actual thing. So yeah, they should come and talk to us. They talk to their lender, come and have a chat to us, and we can generally put a plan together for them as to how to attack it best.
Yeah. So it's important for investors to understand the process, and there is a process to buying a property. Can you run us through the basics of how that starts and how a conveyancer is pivotal to that?
Yeah, so what I'll do when talking to buyers, usually over the phone, I'm chatting to them about where the money's coming from, how they're going to pay for this.
Yeah,
where is that?
That's important.
Very important, yes. So are they borrowing it? Is it a cash deal? If it is a cash deal, where are they getting that cash from?
Yeah.
Where's their deposit at? They may need a 10% deposit. Now, if they're buying a $500,000, $600,000, $700,000 house, there's 50, 60, 70 grand that needs to be found.
Yeah.
Is it through a deposit bond? Maybe we could negotiate and get a smaller deposit. And this is where that planning comes into it. It's why I like to have a chat to the buyers before they actually do anything, so we can set a plan, because then I help them with the negotiations. Go and talk to them. This is how you should present your offer.
Yeah.
Go this way.
It sounds funny to think that people are getting to that point and they haven't thought about the finance. So in your experience, is that something that people haven't necessarily thought out, how they're going to pay the deposit and buy the bloody thing?
They can barely spell our name conveyancing, let alone know what we do.
Right.
Yeah, so it's generally they'll talk to the agent and they say, well, what do we do next? Oh, have you got a legal representative? No, we'll go and talk to RM or whoever it might be, but here's a few cards, give them a call.
Yeah.
We're really on the back burner. I'll admit, we are a grudge purchase. If people didn't have to use us, they probably wouldn't.
Yeah.
But the funny thing is, we are the most important part in all of this.
Yeah.
If we get this wrong, you might not move into the property. You might be buying it under bad conditions.
Yeah.
We've got a client at the moment who's looking at buying an investment property, and he's looking at developing down the track. Now, where he's buying is in Lake Macquarie, which is up near Newcastle.
Yeah.
Now, in that area is a lot of contaminated land. So having a chat to us before he signs a contract is a good thing, because we can get the certificate to make sure it's not contaminated, because that could add up to an extra $100,000 to his build.
Yeah, that makes a big deal. And I can't see any sense in saying to an agent, what do I do next, when they're advocating for the vendor?
Sign here, push hard, third copy's yours.
Seem like a good part of this side of the scale from a negotiation point of view.
Sometimes it's like asking the fox to look after the hen house.
Exactly. So you need a conveyancer. So that's something that I couldn't stress enough. You've got to understand where that's all coming from and get a conveyancer as part of the process. Thanks for joining me.
No worries. Thanks for having me, Mike.